Hello and welcome to this Ambifi tutorial. Today's going to be a little bit different. Instead of just walking through a specific part of the editor, we're making an actual real world procedure. We're going to be making something like a quality standards audit. So you can use it for restaurants to evaluate whether or not a restaurant is sound. So go ahead and hit add activity and then blank procedure mode template. Let's name it quality standards audit. And no description necessary. Hit create. We're going to go down and add a genre here. Let's just say food and add a title image. So I already have one queued up actually, a picture of a restaurant here. You can just copy the link and put it right here, self-hosted, and that'll be what the user sees when they're selecting an activity. So let's go ahead and add some content here. Let's add a list and name it something like general info and then general. And let's change this item type here to a picker. And this will allow the user to pick a location. So let's say unit name and then add some values. So you can just see right here in the picker options. Let's say something like Upper St. Clair. Add that, and then say Peters Township, and Bridgeville. Those are just a couple options you have there. You can add more, add less, however much you want. And let's add another picker here, and let's make this picker for seeing if there's any other audit team members. So how many additional members of audit team? And here's where we're going to use some logic here. So let's say just label 1, 2, 3. And here's where we're going to get some conditional visibility. So we're going to say have a text input here, say member name, member 1 name, sorry, and then add another one, member 2 name, and then member 4 name. And we'll go ahead and for each one of these go down to, let's see the basic options conditionally visible. And oops, we got to define a variable here. So go to your picker here, how many members, and give that an ID under advanced options, say team. And then once you're in your text input for member 1 name, go down to select a variable, teams, and equals, actually let's say greater than or equal to, and then just say 1. So if it's greater than or equal to 1, like we said here, it'll show this member 1 name. And if it's greater than or equal to 2, we will want member 2 name to display in addition to that one so that you can put 1 and 2. And then same for, member 3, what? And here we go, conditionally visible, team, greater than or equal to 3. So there you go. There's that section completed. That's pretty much just like a general section, adding the names and such, just like that. Let's go ahead and add a new list. And let's just say safe food handling, food. So we can make these into yes or no inputs. So let's just say like, is the food being prepared in a sanitary fashion? That'll just be a yes or no question. And let's add another one and say, is the dining area, is the food preparation area clean? And these are just like yes or no questions that you can ask. So you can record those. And let's go ahead and add another list, and let's name this one supporting documentation and make this one date verifications. And this one, we can just say, make this a yes or no, and say, is most recent health inspection available? Then we can go down to the advanced options and give this an ID and say health verification. Then you can go to add a new input, and we can even make this a media upload, capture health inspection. So the user can upload a picture of the health inspection itself. And let's go ahead and add a date picker here and say last health inspection date. So now the user can, first of all, say if the most recent health inspection is available, and then capture the date and the picture of it. So let's actually make these conditionally visible too. So make these visible only if the health verification equals this. And make the same thing for this one. Health verification equals yes. And there you go. So that's pretty much just a basic example of how you can use Ambifi to make an actual procedure. So someone could, a health inspector, for example, could use this to very easily go through and systematically evaluate a restaurant. So you can add more items if you need to, more sections. This is just kind of a basic example to show you what's possible. So let's go ahead and save this and take a look at what we've got. So if you're going to use it, just hit start new, unit name, okay, how many members, and if you have 2, it'll say member 1 name, member 2 name, safe handling, stuff like that. And then is the most recent health inspection available? Hit yes, and then it'll come up with these 2. But if you hit no, it'll just move on. But then you can choose the date here very, very easily, and then add a photo. The version on the right that you're seeing is actually the style version of this activity, so check back in the next video to see how to style it. Thanks for watching.